Welcome, ghouls, to episode 40 of the Shrouded in Darkness podcast. I'm your true crime obsessed host, Marlena, and I hope you're having the best day. To celebrate our 40th episode, we're taking a break from the true crime cases, and instead we're going to be discussing one of my favorite cryptids, the Wendigo. As always, we'll start with our sources for today's case: Wikipedia, All That's Interesting, and The Wicked and Grim, a true crime podcast. Let's look at some background information. The term Wendigo translates to mean the evil spirit that devours mankind. But is it a creature or a monster? Is it supernatural? Is it real? These questions will most likely linger forever, much like the elusive Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster. There are believers and there are skeptics. Which side are you on? The stories begin in the eastern forest of Canada among the Algonquin-speaking people. Forgive me for butchering the name. The general idea of the Wendigo is the same across most cultures. It's malevolent and evil, it's cannibalistic, and it's absolutely terrifying. Most agree that the Wendigo is nothing more than a creature that resembles a human being. The biggest difference being its size. Those that claim to have had first-hand experiences will tell you that this monster is at least 15 feet tall, probably more. It brings with it an awful stench and an unforgettable chill, cold like its homeland. It's unusually fast and unnaturally thin, as if it were malnourished. The most unsettling characteristic is that the Wendigo has an insatiable hunger, which brings out its murderous tendencies. It lures its prey by mimicking a human, and once captured, it devours its meal and prepares for the next hunt. Ghouls, the Wendigo never stops. Let's look at some theories. Europeans believe Wendigos and werewolves are closely related. Others, though, say the Wendigo is more like Bigfoot. One theory to explain the large size of a Wendigo is that they grow with each meal they consume, which means they're constantly growing in size. In some cultures, it's believed that humans can turn into Wendigos, either by greed, cannibalism, or even close contact with a creature. And we can't skip out on our interesting facts. Some of the tribes would hold ceremonial dances during times of great famine. This was their way of keeping the legend and fear of the Wendigo alive. There were unusual amounts of disappearances in the early 20th century. The Wendigo was rumored to be blamed. Hollywood films portray the Wendigo as having antlers or horns, something more animalistic than what is actually believed. Wendigo psychosis became known in the world of psychiatry. The term describes a person that is experiencing similar characteristics to the Wendigo, such as craving human flesh. Allow me to share one super interesting story. So this happens in 1878 in the cold areas of Canada. We meet Swift Runner, a husband and a father. He's well respected and well loved. He's skilled at hunting and trapping and uses those skills to take care of his family. In hopes of better hunting, we know that the family sets out into the wilderness, not to be seen again until the arrival of spring. Only we don't see the family. We only see Swift. He tells the town that his whole family has died, that it proved much more difficult to live off the land in the harsh winter environments. Food became scarce and the family slowly withered away. His wife, she couldn't take it anymore, seeing all her children pass before her, so she committed suicide. But if you take Swift's appearance into consideration, you'd have a hard time believing him. You see, he looked anything but starved. He actually looked quite healthy. Not only that, but other people of the village or town, they spoke of having no issues finding food and surviving the cold season. Eventually, the townspeople forced Swift to take them to where his family stayed. And the findings, ghouls, they were anything but good. There were campfires surrounded by human bones, some broken in half, some hollowed out. They even found a skull in a pot of rendered human fat. This could only mean one thing. Swift's family did not die to exposure or hunger. They died at his hands. After seeing all the evidence, Swift could no longer deny what had truly taken place. So he confessed. He confessed that a Wendigo possessed his body, that he was forced to kill and then feast upon his own family. He was sentenced to death. And on December 20th, 1879, we see the first legal and official hanging by the Northwest Mountain Police. Personally, I love a good cryptid story. Anything from the fantasy realm that teeters at the reality line. And for me, the Wendigo is a great example where there could definitely be some truth to the lore. I mean, the idea that there are unknown creatures in the vast space of the universe, things we've not seen, things we're not able to study, is completely believable because we've only gotten a taste of all that's out there. What do you think? Do you believe in the Wendigo? Let us hear from you. You can connect with us on Instagram, WordPress, Patreon, and all the listening platforms. Just search for the Shrouded in Darkness podcast. Share your theories and share your story ideas. As always, thank you for tuning in. We're so grateful for your support in our podcasting journey. You can tune in next week as we dive into the case of the Springfield 3. Until next time, ghouls, remember, the truth is always hiding in the darkness.